We are an interdisciplinary research team working on various areas of sustainable development. As each one of us has a different set of expertise and experiences, we have combined them together to work on various issues, climate change being one of them. As a true and purebred Lahori, nobody feels the pain more than me how the air and environment around us has become toxic to breathe and live in, not just for myself, but for my little children, as well as for everybody around me. So in this current research work that we're disseminating today, we've taken an interdisciplinary and holistic approach towards a contribution that we want to make towards combating and solving the menace of smog. So I move on to Professor Dr. Amina Moazzam to continue further.
Impact of smog on all population is huge, but young adults are more vulnerable. In our research, we used a mixed method research design, and during the first part, which was a quantitative research, we developed a scale using a content validity index method by Linen to establish a tool to measure the determinal effects of psychological, social, and biological changes being assessed to the young individuals. As far as the psychological changes are concerned, we have seen that there are issues related to mood disturbances, related to depression, stress, and anxiety, and many others. As far as the biological changes are concerned, we see that there are huge neurological impacts. The skin infections and eye, ear, and nose infections and the bad throat is seen very commonly. As far as the psychological and biological concerns are evident, we see that they both create an impact on the social life of an individual as well. So socially we see there is a reduced and limited outside activity, and people like to stay indoor most of the time, and this is also creating a huge rely of their time in being invested on media. So also we had 3 experts which were environmentalists and 3 experts which were psychologists. So these 6 people did the criteria evaluation for all those items which we exclude during the focus group. For the third study, Dr. Seher Zia will be talking about another survey.
In this paper, we have also tried to map the perception of people across Lahore. For this purpose, we have collected 800 plus responses from different universities. Particularly, we have addressed those students who are traveling on daily basis. By using the text frequency tool, we came to know among all the options that we have given to students that what they have seen in their daily life, what is causing the smoke. They have used transportation and the traffic emissions mostly. In that perspective, we can assess with this paper that 8 out of 10 students were just observing the emissions from the traffic.
Smog, while right now is a seasonal phenomena which is extending beyond the winter season, there are multitude of factors why it is causing. In this paper, we had shared our findings, our work, how we can help reduce smog. There are 2 approaches. One, we start producing fuel which has less emissions. So journey towards from Euro 2 to Euro 5. So here we are developing fuels which are more environmental friendly. Secondly, we are using mode of transportation like electric vehicle. We are helping the Punjab government to adopt the electric vehicle transformation. So with these environmental friendly transport, with these environmental friendly fuels, we would have lesser emissions.
Role of media can be analyzed through several lenses, including educational, emotional, psychological, and cultural. Media plays in its diverse form, especially social media, mainstream media, print media, electronic media, plays a significant role in shaping attitude, behavior, and perception of the young university students. In this paper, we have seen that the mainstream media really played very effective role in highlighting the core areas where the problem were mounted. So the social media, especially students or youth use social media, we have seen that the government side the role of the Environmental Protection Authority, highlighting the issue awareness regarding the smog on social media was not too much or that much effective. So I think we need to address this side of the media also from the government side.
So while we've been scientists for at least half of our lifetime, working in our labs, publishing research in purely scientific journals, so this is a novel approach that we're now taking to make science more understandable for everybody. Science communication is a very, very important area, and by talking to you like this, we want to make it convenient and more interesting for everybody to understand. Again, in this work, which is focusing on the bio-social, psychological sides of this problem, which each one of us are facing, which is the menace of smog. We are combining our interdisciplinary approach. We have our team member who's from the media side helping us with science communication, looking at the role of social media, digital media, with regards to climate change and climate change activism. Myself and another of my colleagues from engineering are looking at the technical aspects of it. My other colleagues from one who's a climate scientist, another one who's a renowned psychologist. We're all together bringing in our strengths and our skills towards making this contribution, A, towards solving this problem, and B, towards making sure that our efforts are communicated further so that those who are active in research can potentially contribute and take it even further. And those who are interested in science or want to know that what approaches are being or what is being done to solve the issues around us are able to benefit and disseminate. Lastly, I'm proud and glad to share that those who are sitting here today, we are the core founding members of our Sustainable Development Research Group, Sustainable Development Lab, about which one of the best things is that it is an interdisciplinary approach towards solving various issues. So looking forward to contributing more and producing and sharing further useful, productive research work. Thank you.